guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. It seems as though if you can't eat at the table with Nicki Minaj, female rappers end up trying to copy and take the sauce from Nicki Minaj. Okay? Now, Icespxce the Barbie, Icespxce Mirage came back out and previewed a snippet, which a lot of people are saying that it sounds like Nicki Minaj.
Name got gagging, hit the bench up and tagged in. Bitch, throw the flag in, stay on a jet but ain't lagging. Got these copying my posts. Got bitches biting on my flows. Like ballerinas, keep them on their toes. And I really write like a ghost.
So Icespxce, the Howard Juka Bronx Barbie, has been accused of copying Nicki Minaj's Shanghai flow. Some fans feel like she copying Nicki Minaj's Chirac flow. Some people are saying LLC. But the point of the matter is she can't eat with Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj has been paying her dust. She said, bitch, I'm just going to copy everything you do. That's what Doja Cat did during the Planet Her era, and it worked, okay? You know, she did 100,000 first week when she copied Nicki Minaj's Super Bass era. Now, to me, the song don't sound too bad, or the snippet don't sound too bad. You know, I'm going to give Icespxce Mirage her 7s. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to get no 10s, but I'll give her 7s. Like, you know, she get a C+. What I did notice is that just like Nicki Minaj, she was busting shots. Did y'all catch them? She said, be where you lost, throw the flag in. Okay, so who's that about? Is that about Scratch Off? Did Scratch Off catch a shot? And then she said, I really write F0R. So is that a shot at Botchin' Bitter? I mean, goodness gracious. Then she said, you know, these B-words be copying her pose. So a lot of fans felt like that was a shot at Sexy Red or Botchin' Bitter. Could possibly be about Scratch Off. But Sexy Red wasn't having it. She said, who you talking to? She posted on Instagram and said, I'm your hoe's blueprint. I'm getting sick of it. Okay? With some Cheetos. So I'm like, okay, Sexy Red, but don't double back if the block gets too hot. I noticed, like, you be trying to double back like you don't really be throwing shade. But you be throwing shade at these other female rappers, too. But then she said B-Words was copying her flows. And I'm like, you copy Nicki Minaj's flow. But allegedly, that's at Botchin' Bitter. Allegedly, she felt like Botchin' Bitter in a few songs has copied her flow. I remember people were saying that Botchin' Bitter copied Icespxce when it came to the Wannabe remix. You know, she was allegedly copying Icespxce flow. That's what they were saying. Now, I think that Icespxce, this sounds good. I'm not going to hate on it. Like, this sounds pretty good, but that's what happens when you copy the Nicki Minaj's formula. And this is why Icespxce did not want to sign to Nicki Minaj, because she was like, listen, I don't want to sign to you. I'm here to copy you and try to take your spot. Okay? I want to morph into you. See, this is why Queen B had to sign Walmart Beyonce right away. She's like, listen, I do not want this girl trying to take my spot. I got to sign her. That's what Nicki should have done. You know, she tried to sign Icespxce when Icespxce was already hot. You got to get them when they're not hot, sign them, and then sabotage them like Queen B. Maybe Icespxce should get Nicki Minaj on the remix, okay? Even though I don't think Nicki's fully messing with her right now, I think it would be a strategic move to get Nicki Minaj on a remix, especially if you're going to copy her flow. Now, fans are also calling out Wayne for doing a live concert with special guests Lil' Kim and Jeremiah. Interesting. Saturday, September 21st. Hope this is fake. This better be fake. What are he doing a concert with 13 Faces for? Okay? Wayne don't need to be doing no concert with Lil' Kim. Now, I'm not saying that Lil' Kim and Nicki got issues still, but that's a little bit weird. First of all, Kim is not even hot like that for you to be adding her to a concert. Like, that's not going to help sell no tickets. I don't get the Kim and Jeremiah thing. maybe Nicki Minaj declined, but a lot of fans feel some type of way about it. I don't think Nicki cares, and I just think it's weird to add Kim when she not even popping. I mean, Nicki must have been busy that day. He was like, listen, I can't get Nicki. Let me call Kim. I can't get Nicki. Let me call Kim real quick. Now, move on to Doja Cat. Doja Cat's dream finally comes true. If you guys remember, Doja Cat had DM'd a 17-year-old Noah Schnapp, who was on Stranger Things, because she wanted to talk to Joseph Quinn. If you guys know who that is, he's an actor. And no shade, Joseph Quinn is kind of fine. He's not bad looking. Better than a lot of the men that Doja Cat usually dates. But with that being said, he was spotted at Doja Cat's concert by a fan with his hat on, trying to be low-key, at her London show, which was yesterday, I believe. So, there could be some potential. If he go to the show, he might try to see what's up with Doja Cat. I think that this is a W for Doja Cat. Finally, she gets her man, and she can leave the racist white men she be dating alone, okay? But low-key, he might be a little bit too normal for Doja Cat. I think Doja Cat likes weirdos. She likes weirdos. She likes racist white men, okay? Because she got daddy issues. So I don't think that Joseph and her would be a good fit because he's too normal. He's unproblematic. She's not as unproblematic as him. And I think she likes men that cause controversy. Also, Jay Cyrus, Doja Cat's ex-boy toy, unfollowed her on Instagram, which is very interesting too. Now, moving on to Botch and Bitter. The beef between Botch and Bitter and Bia is not over because Bia did a recent interview and basically she was throwing some subliminal shade to Botch and Bitter. Let's take a listen.
How do you deal with criticism? How do you deal with negativity? What message do you have to say for the haters?
Well, you see, when I came out, I said, fuck that bitch. That's my message to my haters, fuck that bitch. I really don't dwell on my haters because I feel like I'm really so positive that I'm having such a great time with my life. So I really try not to let outer interferences mess up my mood because I'm so grateful to be here.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Exactly.
Who gets to do this for fun? We get to do this every day.
Yeah.
We're blessed,
So that's what she said. I guess that was a message to her haters, but F that B word is not plural. F that B word, that was directed at Botch and Bitter. Okay? You didn't say F bitches. You didn't use the plural version. Okay? So that definitely was a shot at 11 Faces. But with that being said, the beef is kind of boring. Okay? Since Botch and Bitter was scared to respond and said that allegedly her team did not want her to drop the diss record because I think that they probably thought it was trash. She probably thought it was fire, but they probably thought it was trash. And they want her to respond probably on the album because people will tune in. Okay? It would be better for her to drop a diss song on her album. And when that drops in 2027, she'll finally have a response to Bia. By then, people really won't care now. I don't really think people care now like that because she took too long to respond. Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. She also copies the Nicki Minaj formula. She brings out a few special guests in Texas, Houston. I think she brought out Slim Thug, Bun B, okay, and Mona Leo. The people that were writing for her during the Tory Lanez situation. So let me know how y'all feel about that. I think she's bringing more and more people out because she saw that's what Nicki Minaj did when Nicki Minaj was on the Pink Friday 2 tour. Okay? So, she is playing chess and not checkers. With that being said, now Gorilla Glue and Meg the Pass-Around's Wannabe has sold over 1 million units in the U.S. Congratulations to Meg the Pass-Around and Gorilla Glue. The payola was phenomenal, especially when they put out, 30 versions of the song. So that is, a W, and especially after they used Botch and Bitter to be on the remix. and didn't give her any credit for it to chart on payola board, that was another chess move. Megan Thee Stallion is the best opportunist in the game. She be using a lot of these celebrities and they don't catch on till later. She using Gorilla Glue because Gorilla Glue kind of hot right now. She used Botch and Bitter. She used Megan Thee Stallion. She used Queen Bee and Camel Fizz. I mean, she is the best opportunist in the game. She used Dua Lipa. She just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. Now, in Scratch Off Clock and Icespxce, it looks like Scratch Off got more followers on Payola than Icespxce, despite flopping. Hasn't seen the chart since John Cook. Maybe that's why she got more followers than Icespxce. But she got 18.1 and Icespxce got 15.8. But that might change, okay? She might be clocking Icespxce right now, but that could possibly change because Icespxce is trying to morph into Nicki Minaj. And once she continues to steal Nicki Minaj's formula, the Barbs might secretly support Icespxce. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, that's the hot tea. Now, Queen Bee seems to be promoting Sacred, okay, on her Instagram story.
Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my nasty girl? Nasty.
And, a lot of fans are wondering, why she is posting Tinashe's music, basically, on her Instagram story. And she has yet to promote Walmart, okay? Now, I understand in the video, Tinashe was playing in the background, and Nasty is a fire song. You can't hate on it. It's a fire song, and, they were promoting Sacred. But goodness gracious, you don't post nothing about Walmart. Yeah, you went to her Coachella performance, but you don't really post her music or promote it. Let's just be very clear. But see, this is why she is the queen of chess. See, she knew Walmart had what it takes to compete. And she was like, I'm going to actually sabotage you, sign you, never promote your music, give your budget and push to Blue Ivy, okay, who's going to be in the new Lion King film, and continue to play in your face. And it was a smart strategic idea because Chloe has talent. She just don't have the push. And she don't have the good writers. Queen Bee took all the good writers and leaves Walmart to fend for herself. And no shade, Walmart can't write a hit to save her life. So it's a chess move. I understand it. I get it. Now, it was revealed by Rolling Stone that Jack Adolph produced about half of Sabrina Carpenter's up-and-coming album, Short and Sweet. Now, doesn't he work for the Chart-Obsessed Races? So, that's very interesting. On top of that, Sabrina Carpenter joins the Beatles as the only act in the Hot 100 history to replace their first two top 3 hits in a region simultaneously with no feature artists. Now, moving on from that, Sabrina also revealed that she had to ask the Chart-Obsessed Races permission to do her Skims campaign, which is, owned by Kim K. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, I know that they're friends, so that's probably why she was asking. But in hindsight, the Chart-Obsessed Races is going to use this to her advantage and try to control you in other ways. Okay, so you got to be careful. Because to me, the Chart-Obsessed Races, once you start doing better than her, she going to try to sabotage you. No shade. Okay? Only if she start doing better, like number-wise, okay? Especially when it comes to them albums. Now, moving back on to Tinashe, she released an EP of different versions of Nasty, which I didn't think that was necessary. I think that the original was just fine. If you're not going to add another artist to the song, you might as well not drop anything, okay? Dropping a speed-up version of Nasty was unnecessary, in my opinion. But her new single, Nasty, did move up the charts to number 69. Okay, very interesting. On the Hot 100. And a lot of fans were saying that she should try to get Queen B to be on the remix since Queen B posted that sacred video of Nasty playing in the background. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I don't know if Queen B would do the remix though. I don't think her voice would mesh well with the song, in my opinion. Okay, Queen B has a very soulful voice. And of course she can rap. You know, she can rap thanks to her husband, Camel Face. But I don't think she would sound good on the remix. But fans were asking her to get Queen B on the remix. It definitely would move it up the charts. But it just don't make any sense to have Queen B on a remix. I don't think it needs a remix, to be quite honest. I think people only want other artists to jump on a wave. Queen B needs to focus on why Cowboy Carter is flopping instead. Now, moving on to Katy Perry. She announced Women's World will come out July 11th. Hopefully Sweetie is not on the remix or any songs with Katy Perry because she tweeted this too much and Katy Perry is already flopping, or, you know, her last era flopped and Sweetie is a big flop. So them two combined would just be a mess. But I did hear the song because it did leak, unfortunately, on X. You know, the song did leak. And I'm going to have to give it a -0. The song was trash. I mean, goodness gracious, Katy. This is what you're releasing? I mean, oh my goodness. Whoever is on Katy Perry's team, they need to get fired. I can't believe she released a single like this and thought it was going to be a hit. The song was trash. And on top of that, I'm like, why are you still singing like it's 2013? Talking about a women's world. Didn't Queen B already do a song called Who Runs the World, Girls? Why are you copying something that's already been done? I guess these artists don't have no originality anymore. Now, if the song was fire, she can get a pass, like Icespxce. You know, Icespxce came back with heat and copied Nicki Minaj. You came back and it smelled like nasty feet. It smelled like doo-doo. It don't sound good at all. Okay? The chorus was a chop. It just sounds dated. And this song is produced by Dr. Puke and it's supposed to be women empowerment song? Oh, yeah, nope, Kit Kat, I'm sorry. Donkey of the day to you. This is a chop. Now, last and definitely not least, Queen Ari announced that she would be putting out the Boy Is Mine remix with Brandy and Monica. They were in the music video and they already have a song called The Boy Is Mine, which went #1, 20-something years ago. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, I understand why she did that. Instead of putting Doja or Megan or any female rapper or whatnot, she's trying to put the greats on there who she was inspired by. But I don't know if this is going to translate into it charting, okay? No shade, because I remember her putting the Queen of Christmas on the Yes and remix, and that was a chop. That was a flop. Brandy and Monica are legends. Well, Brandy's a legend. Monica, not so much to me, no shade. But Brandy is a legend. She's an icon. But relevancy when it comes to their music has been down. Like musically, we're not checking for Brandy and Monica. I listen to a lot of their old music. So I don't know how this is going to translate into the general public wanting this, because people cape on social media. When it comes to actually supporting, y'all don't support. Because y'all didn't support the Queen of Christmas and Ariana Yes and remix. Y'all didn't support that. Y'all let that flop. Let's be clear. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some very hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in description, especially on the Chart Obsessed races and other pop stars. Link will be in description, and have a great day.